is the first of two matters regarding copyright enforcement. The first is the famous Notice and Takedown statute, which was enacted by Congress in 1998 as part of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or the DMCA. I call the Notice and Takedown statute the safety dance, in reference to the 1980 song. I call it a safety dance because the DMCA's Notice and Takedown regime is like a finely tuned dance. If I'm a copyright owner and I want something taken down from a website or from YouTube, I don't have to contact the person that actually posted the materials. Instead, all I have to do is send a takedown notice to the intermediary, service provider, such as YouTube, and say, hey, guess what? Here's this stuff you have posted online. If you don't take it down, you may be liable for copyright infringement. The way the statute works is it incentivizes the internet intermediaries to take the stuff down quickly, because so long as they do so, as long as they take the stuff down, they won't be liable for monetary copyright infringement. So you can see the incentives here, right? YouTube and the like is going to be incentivized to take stuff down quickly to avoid liability. There's another incentive here, though. The copyright owners may have incentives to overextend their copyrights. What if the use is a fair use or a potential fair use? So just like any dance is really only best if you have two people and the third person is not really welcome, the third person here are the users of UGC, user-generated content. Well, the way the statute is supposed to work is there's a putback regime, which means if your stuff is taken down from YouTube, you can send a putback notice to have it put back up. But that's very rarely used for reasons I'll get to in a few moments. So here the idea is enforcing after the infringement. And I'd say that in most cases, probably the enforcement is probably well taken. There's an awful lot of just flat-out infringement out there that is probably doesn't have any fair use argument. And the takedown notice is well taken. But there's a significant number of frivolous takedowns. If you check out Wendy Seltzer's chillingeffects.org website, she posts cease and desist letters and takedown notices. You'll see thousands of letters, some of which are unbelievably frivolous in terms of their assertions of copyright rights. One study done by Urban and Coulter estimated that upwards of 30% of the letters in the Chilling Effects database were questionable. Even John McCain, during the 2008 presidential campaign, complained that some of his campaign videos were being taken down by YouTube in response to takedown notices. Well, this is another example of the substance, procedure, substance, feedback loop. Uses that would otherwise be probable fair uses get taken down because of the incentives created by the DMCA. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think that the DMCA is totally, at least this part, is a totally bad statute. Even Wired Magazine admits that today's internet is largely an outgrowth of the DMCA. It's encouraged the development of aggressive, inventive services such as Flickr, Facebook, YouTube, where people post user-generated content. Well, here's my take on it. What should we do going forward? Will the statute be fixed? Probably not. Again, Congress not real sympathetic to fair users. However, I think that the statute as it exists can have a more fair use-friendly reading.